game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The Heat leading by 3. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Here's Hero. And it's good from the elbow. And the Heat lead by 5.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scores, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
Hero, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And Banchero outside. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And it's Wiggins missing. The Magic trail by 3. Pass to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Mitchell. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Wiggins outside. Powell for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Carter sets the pick for Bane. And then Carter with the jam.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming off the locker with the break. Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. Shot from free throw range. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Here's Carter. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Hero kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell a screen on Banchero. Powell with the bounce pass. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Adebayo. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Right around 21 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 19. It's stolen by Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Great defense that time from Banchero. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy. And they got to bring the double team on.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
If a player foul on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown.
And that one misses. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now, here's Bane. Nothing on the board. Lets it go with the 3. Norman Powell with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Bounce pass Suggs. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. But when you watch Franz Wagner, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
First one falls for him. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Good on both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
It's Powell on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Inside, got a piece of it. Banchero, that's good.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too. As an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his, that's impressive.
Now, here's Adebayo. 28 points for him. Back to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bane kicks to Suggs. Outside, Bane. It's over Hero. Bane, no good. The Heat with the lead. In the corner, Powell with it. And the 3 ball is good. Powell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, when you have the experience Powell has as a shooter, it's all natural. You don't even think about it. You just let it fly.
Pass to Carter. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
6 in points off turnover. And they're in the top half of the league in steals. They are doing a better job of taking advantage of your mistakes.
And that work they've done at the free throw line, Greg, has been so valuable to them. A lot of games come down to foul shots, and for them, that's a good thing. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. And a switcher also for Orlando. Black's checked in. Hero scanning the floor. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Magic trail by 4. And here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. No good from 11 feet. Hero against Wagner. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Back the pass to Wagner. Shoots over Hawkins. The Magic again can't hit. Miami leading by 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Banchero. And the layup's good off the glass. Banchero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Higgins outside. Back to Hero. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hawkins against Wagner. And Bane launches it from deep. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he hits the first of 3.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And he nails the third.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And I wouldn't put it past the guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Jovic passes to Hawkins. Here's Jovic. Back to Hawkins. Pass to Hero. No good on the 3.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Banchero kicks to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter with a screen on Hero. The Magic again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lost to Ware. Here's Larson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 23. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Fires the 3, and out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Bane. He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Smith checked in for the Heat. Trying to end the drought. Hawkins with the steal. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Here's Larson, defended by Jones. They set the pick from outside the arc. Larson, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Bitadze.
Heat 5, Jokic.
Suggs, he's checked in for Jones.
Third team foul. In for the Magic, number 4, Jalen Suggs.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bitadze setting a screen for Suggs. Marquez against Payne. Here's Larson. He can't get that one. Back the pass to Suggs. Pass to Payne. Bitadze setting a screen for Payne.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Larson. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat out front. They're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Assist from
We've got Jaime Jaquez. Norman Powell is out there with Khalil Ware, and it's Larson in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Jovic. Back to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Black grabs the board. Black's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, there's Bitadze. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. Powell outside. Now Ware. Powell outside. Shoots over Black. The Heat rebound. Here's Larson. He's covered by Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ware. And again, it's the Heat missing. Orlando trailing here. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Pass to De Silva. To take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Ware with it, defended by Bitadze. Another shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Suggs. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to De Silva. Banchero left side. And finished off by Banchero.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Here's Larson. Can't cash in from the high post. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Heroes checked in for Miami.
Banchero. 1.
Banchero, no good on the free throw.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
And finished off by Banchero.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, Hero to the right side. Here's Ware, and it's denied. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And they've done some nice work as we come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. He's checked in for Orlando. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Banchero.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in.
Bam Adebayo.
Ware with it. Outside Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Hero against Suggs. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And he comes up with the deuce. Banchero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The Heat shooting 39% from the floor, their best. Pass to Ware, stolen by Carter. Here's De Silva. Jaquez defending. There's a good screen. Launches a three. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's on the wing. Jaquez. Oh, good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Black kicks to Suggs. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Banchero's got 37. The Heat trail by 9. Powell outside. Banchero on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wiggins is checked in for Khalil Ware. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-6 run. Carter with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Wagner, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's an 11-point Magic lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Jaquez. Pass to Powell. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Suggs. Good on the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Miami. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. So it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They trail by 14. And it's Wiggins missing. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bane. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 34 points for Bam Adebayo. Magic leading by 12. Outside, Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Back to Wagner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hero passes to Adebayo.
Oh, great fade by Adebayo. Such a high IQ player.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo.
Take a break. Next break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Orlando leading by 13. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And here's Wiggins. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Suggs. Tries again. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. They get it back. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Suggs looking around. Here's Bain. Suggs outside. Buries the deep ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Launches it. No good.
Rough start for him, for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Here's Carter. Wagner outside. Now Suggs. Carter with a screen on Hero. Now Carter got it to go off the glass.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Bain. The 3 goes down.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Suggs with a screen for Bain. Now, Banchero. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the second free throw, good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Now Howard. Matazzi inside. He's defended by Ware. Count the basket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Oh, a fantastic finish off the alley-oop. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Batadze, a screen on Hawkins.
Miami foul. Hawkins. First personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for Orlando. Howard. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Howard nails both of them. They trail by 16. Jaquez outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.